The bold and the beautiful spoilers for the next 2 weeks, December 23 to January 3, reveal that Brooke Logan and Ridge Forrester have more hostility ahead. The week of December 23 to 27 will kick off with Ridge and Brooke's showdown at the Forrester mansion, where passion's been erupting between Ridge and Taylor Hayes upstairs. Although Ridge will slam Brooke for accepting the CDO position and betraying him, Brooke will argue that she did it to help him instead. How will Ridge react when Brooke offers updates on her plan to give Forrester power back to him along with Steffy Forrester? Will Brooke find out Ridge has already been heating things up with Taylor in the bedroom? It looks like Ridge and Brooke have another major blow-up brewing, but let's shift gears and talk about some Christmas festivities. Bridget Forrester will be home for the holidays, so look for her to join the Logan party happening at Brooke's house. Pam Douglas will also be back on the scene at the Forrester mansion, where Steffy will propose a toast and lead the family in celebrating despite their recent setbacks. Other B&B spoilers say Luna Nozowa's appearance will give Bill Spencer a shock. After Luna gets attacked in jail, Bill will quiz her and worry about the potential for more danger. Of course, there's a good chance Luna intentionally got herself beat up, just to get a compassionate reaction from Bill. If Luna wants to be a free woman, she has to keep up her efforts to convince Bill she doesn't belong behind bars. Bill will have to decide his next move, so will he put Justin Barber to work on Luna's appeal? Could Bill bribe a judge to let Luna off the hook at some point? In the meantime, let's talk about Electra Forrester, who'll get some comfort from Remy Price now that she's been given the boot from Forrester Creations and the job she loved. Electra doesn't realize Remy is the one who set that in motion with deep fake photos, but she may figure it out soon. That's because Electra's going to make a jaw-dropping discovery that leaves her horrified. It looks like Electra may stumble across Remy's shrine and determine that he's a stalker nutjob who's been derailing her life. Once Electra learns the truth about Remy, he might go as far as kidnapping her and holding her hostage. Remy won't want to give up on his dream of being with Electra romantically, so what happens if he makes her his captive? It could leave Will Spencer concerned about Electra's vanishing act, so he might end up with a mystery to solve during the week of December 30 January 3. As for Brooke, she may ditch her plan to help the Forresters if she turns against Ridge over his actions with Taylor. Based on our B&B predictions, Brooke just might decide she's going to fully enjoy that CEO seat for herself. New Year's Eve is also just around the corner, so we'll see if that brings some midnight smooches and special celebrations this year. The bold and the beautiful spoilers say the next 2 weeks will bring some shockers and shakeups, so stay tuned for all the wild news to come. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, Soap Spectrum. I am Emily here. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Keep watching, so let's dive into today's video. The bold and the beautiful spoilers for Monday, December 23, reveal that Brooke Logan and Ridge Forrester have another fierce showdown ahead of them. At the Forrester mansion, Ridge just kicked off a passionate encounter with Taylor Hayes in the bedroom, but he doesn't realize Brooke has a plan to restore Forrester power at the company. Of course, Ridge also doesn't realize Brooke is right outside the mansion door. It's possible Brooke will determine that door is unlocked and wander upstairs to get an eyeful. However, Brooke doesn't necessarily act like she's caught Ridge in flagrant based on the week of December 23 to 27 preview clip. The fight is more focused on what Ridge currently believes is Brooke's CEO betrayal. Brooke was hoping to spill the truth to Ridge before he heard the news elsewhere, but he watched the social media announcement along with everybody else. Now Brooke will have to do damage control and try to explain her good intentions. Brooke will insist this is all for Ridge, but he obviously won't see it that way based on what he knows so far. "You put a knife in my back for me," Ridge exclaims in B&B's weekly preview video. Brooke may eventually blurt out that she intends to get Carter Walton to refile the LLC paperwork with Ridge and Steffi Forrester back in charge. Will Ridge believe that or wonder if Brooke is just making excuses to justify her power grab? Ridge clearly doesn't trust Brooke anymore, so he may doubt that her scheme is even legit. Naturally, we have to wonder where Taylor will be while all this is going on. Could Taylor drop a glass upstairs and alert Brooke to her presence or something along those lines? Brooke might barge up there and find Taylor wearing next to nothing, so she could put it together what Ridge was just doing up there. Then again, Taylor might come down looking disheveled instead and alert Brooke to Ridge's bedroom time with her another way. Bottom line, even if Brooke doesn't catch Ridge and Taylor in the act, she could certainly still find out that Ridge jumped right in bed with his former flame. Although Brooke planned to make sure Ridge and Steffi regained the throne at Forrester Creations, will she change her mind and go all in on Carter's team with Hope Logan? Our B&B predictions hint that things are about to get messy, so don't miss all the stunning moments to come. The bold and the beautiful spoilers say Brooke may make some updates to her strategy soon enough, so that could mean another setback for the Forresters. The bold and the beautiful spoilers update for Monday, December 23, reveals that Brooke Logan will have some explaining to do. Brooke really should have given Ridge Forrester a heads up on her plan before she made that big social media announcement. Ridge is naturally staying on top of all the latest Forrester news right now, so he found out about Brooke stepping back into the CEO seat right off the bat. It sent Ridge into a tailspin that culminated in a passionate encounter with Taylor Hayes in the bedroom. Now Brooke is banging on the mansion door, hoping for a chance to spill her CEO trick to Ridge. Although Brooke will indeed get an opportunity to clarify her intentions, that won't undo the sizzling turn things just took with Taylor upstairs. Regardless, Brooke will expose the con job she's carrying out at the company. Ridge assumes Brooke is throwing her support behind Carter Walton and Hope Logan's agenda, but she's got an agenda of her own. Ridge will come downstairs at the Forrester manse and start barking accusations, but Brooke will offer an explanation regarding her CEO plan. Brooke only agreed to take back the throne because she believes she can influence Carter on some new LLC papers, paving the way for him to refile with Ridge and Steffi Forrester's names in the right spot. However, the trust between Ridge and Brooke has basically evaporated at this point. We won't be surprised if Ridge has doubts about Brooke's motives, even after she explains where her head is at. Brooke may ask if Ridge seriously thinks she'd just steal the CEO seat for herself, but he may admit he's not sure he knows her at all anymore. Of course, Ridge pounced on Taylor immediately after Brooke's announcement, so more mistakes have been made. Our B&B predictions point to Ridge's bedroom betrayal, with Taylor being the nail in the Bridge coffin soon enough. The bold and the beautiful spoilers say Ridge and Brooke have some explosive scenes coming up, so stay tuned for updates on all the wild reactions. The bold and the beautiful spoilers for the week of December 23, 2024 are here. Next week, fans can expect Bill Spencer to be outraged by Luna Nozawa's injuries. Remy Price seemingly traps Electra Forrester. Also, Brooke Logan fails to do damage control with Ridge Forrester. Keep reading and let's talk about what is coming up in the CBS soap opera. Forrester Family's Christmas Power. B&B spoilers for the week of December 23 reveal that the Forrester family's Christmas will look a bit different this year. For one thing, Brooke and Hope Logan will not be invited to Eric Forrester and Donna Logan's house this holiday season. Carter Walton won't be allowed on the premises either. In a preview clip, Pam Douglas and Donna open presents together. Off to the side, John Finnegan and Steffi Forrester Finnegan watch with smiles. Steffi mentions the power of Christmas to Finn. B&B spoilers, Brooke Logan's fizzled explanation. During the week of December 23, Brooke will try to explain her actions to Ridge. While Brooke will claim she only took the CDO position at Forrester Creations to help reverse the LLC scheme, Ridge won't believe her. Ridge sees it as a total betrayal. So how will Brooke's plans for the company change when she learns that Ridge didn't even waste 2 hours before betting Taylor Hayes? The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers. Week of December 23, 2024. Next week, fans can also expect Bill to pay another jailhouse visit to Luna. However, Bill's impatience turns into outrage when he sees Luna's face. Luna has been beaten pretty badly, but I also wonder if she set it up herself. Luna is that crazy, and Bill could be gearing up to make a huge mistake. There is also Electra, who cries to Remy about her job loss. Remy promises to always be there for his prey. Then, Electra goes into Remy's room and, while rubbing her nose with a tissue, looks up and screams in horror. Electra sees her photos all over Remy's room, but it might be too late to run back out the door. Could Electra suddenly disappear, and if so, will Will Spencer save the day? Which storyline are you looking forward to seeing the most during the week of December 23, 2024? What are your predictions for Electra, Remy, Will, Luna, and Bill? What does the future hold for Finn, Steffi, Brooke, Ridge, Taylor, and the other characters? Share your thoughts in the comment section below. The Bold and the Beautiful scoop for December 23 reveals Hope Logan and Carter Walton will deal with a setback. Also coming up, Will Spencer will investigate Electra Forrester's firing. Plus, Ridge Forrester will level an accusation against Brooke Logan. B&B spoilers tease Ridge's lovemaking session with Taylor Hayes will be rudely interrupted. They'll quickly realize Brooke is downstairs when they hear her knocking on Eric Forrester's door. B&B Daily Scoop. Will decides to find out why she was fired. Ridge will head downstairs and let her in. He'll immediately put his fiancée on blast for taking the CEO job at Forrester Creations. So Brooke will explain that she did it for him. "You put a knife in my back for me," he'll ask. Brooke will tell Ridge that she has a plan to get the company back for his family, which is the only reason she accepted the head honcho position in the first place. Ridge may even start to believe her. However, will Brooke change her mind if Taylor decides to come downstairs? Meanwhile, Will was completely blindsided when Electra told him she'd just been let go from the fashion house. But he was even more surprised to learn she wasn't even given a reason, and he'll decide to find out why. So will he confront Katie Logan for answers? Bold and the Beautiful scoop. Will they be left out of the party? Finally, Hope and Carter have been reveling in their successful coup of Forrester Creations. But B&B spoilers for Monday indicate it's not going to be all wine and roses for the couple. Instead, they'll begin to experience some consequences for what they've done. So, what is it that may cause a setback for them? Will they be left out of the Christmas party at Eric's? Or will Forrester Creations buyers start dropping like flies? Stay tuned. As the Bold and the Beautiful gears up for a messy Christmas holiday, there is another reason to celebrate. Bridget Forrester is returning to town to celebrate the holidays with her family. It also marks Ashley's 20th anniversary as Bridget on The Bold and the Beautiful. She debuted in the role in December 2004 when she came home for the holidays, and her return this year is a full circle moment. Ashley has been a staple in soaps over the last 2 decades, but the CBS soap will always be her home. However, Bridget is walking into a difficult situation with what's happening at Forrester Creations. Ashley Jones celebrates 20 years as Bridget Forrester. On Instagram, Ashley Jones dropped the news that Bridget was returning to The Bold and the Beautiful for the holidays while highlighting her anniversary. She wrote a lengthy caption, which read, in part, 20 years ago, Bridget Forrester came home for Christmas, and she comes home again next week. There have been crazy storylines, especially between Bridget and her mom, Brooke. Ashley highlighted that in her caption and shared several photos from the years spent on the CBS soap. Over the years, Ashley has appeared on The Young and the Restless as Megan Dennison, where she started in the daytime world. She also appeared on ABC's General Hospital as Parker Forsyth, the teacher love interest of Christina. Bridget walks into a complicated family dynamic. When Bridget returns home, there is plenty to be sorted out. She is a Forrester and a Logan, the daughter of Brooke and Eric. With Forrester creations in disarray, seeing where she falls in the power struggle will be interesting. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers teased Bridget's homecoming for the holidays. There will likely be some conflict when she learns what's transpired between Hope and the Forresters, including her dad being ousted from control of the company he built and has run for decades. It will be a quick visit and pop back into town, as Bridget is busy living her life as a renowned surgeon. Not too long ago, she did a longer stint, stepping in to help save Eric's life when Ridge nearly opted to pull the plug. Be sure to tune in next week to see Bridget's return and help Ashley Jones celebrate 20 years in the role. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers reveal that the week of December 23 will be a game-changer for Electra Forrester. After being consoled by Remy Price, Electra ends up in his room with all those photos of her. When Electra looks up, she screams in terror. It seems like Remy might hold Electra hostage. Everyone might assume Electra ran off again, but could Will Spencer realize something isn't quite right? Keep reading and let's discuss the possibilities. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers, Katie Logan's decision. B&B spoilers reveal that Remy just couldn't handle any perceived rejection from Electra. Even though Electra wasn't rejecting Remy's friendship, just a romance with him, the young man took it really hard. Remy ended up making more fake images of Electra's body to pair with her real face. Then, Remy sent a file folder of those faked images to Katie Logan. B&B spoilers, Electra Forrester's confusion. With all the PR nightmares at Forrester Creations lately, Katie knows this will be too much. Katie and Brooke Logan decided to let Electra go. However, they wouldn't tell Electra the real reason, so she's unaware that more photos of her exist. In a weekly preview clip, Electra goes to Il Giardino and has a chat with Remy. Electra has tears streaming down her face when Remy makes a promise. Remy says he meant what he said before about always being there for her. Electra seems thankful, but her attitude could change very soon. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers, Remy Price's dark room. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers reveal that Electra ends up going to Remy's room. It's hard to imagine Remy allowing Electra in his room with all those photos. So I'm wondering if Electra goes in there without Remy knowing about it. Electra has a tissue and is rubbing her nose. So maybe she just needed a private moment to collect herself and thought Remy wouldn't mind. However, when Electra flips the light on and looks up, she screams in horror. It's possible that Electra screams at seeing her faked images all over Remy's room. That could send Remy running only to find Electra in there. Faced with having to make a split-second decision, could Remy quickly silence Electra and hold her hostage? B&B spoilers, Will Spencer's heroism? While everyone might assume Electra just ran off somewhere new after being fired from Forrester Creations, Will's instincts could kick in. Will knows that Electra was confused and wanted to know the reason why she was fired. So, for her to take off without even saying goodbye might tell Will something is wrong. With Will already suspicious of Remy, could he play hero and save Electra before it's too late? Share your thoughts in the comment section below. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers and updates tease Taylor Hayes might be facing a harsh reality after rekindling her romance with Ridge Forrester in the bedroom. While her dream of a reunion is tantalizingly close, it doesn't guarantee that she will achieve the fairy tale ending she desires with the man she adores. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers. Taylor never wins over Brooke for very long. The show always finds a way to keep Taylor from triumphing over Brooke Logan for too long. Taylor appears to be on the brink of achieving her desires, but her happiness might soon come crashing down. Currently, Ridge views Brooke as a backstabbing traitor, believing she has exacerbated the turmoil of the Forrester takeover by snatching the CEO position. However, Brooke will get her chance to clarify the situation once the week of December 23 to 27 rolls around. Ridge is set to confront Brooke, having jumped to hasty conclusions, but she will reassure him that her actions do not constitute a betrayal. B&B spoilers: Brooke's secret plan. Brooke has devised a covert strategy that she believes will restore power to Ridge and Steffy Forrester. Her plan revolves around reclaiming the CEO position, which she thinks will enable her to sway Carter Walton into refiling the LLC documents. This time, Brooke is determined to have everything in place with both Ridge and Steffy at the helm. What will Ridge's reaction be when Brooke shares her plans with him? Could it be that Ridge finally recognizes Brooke's unwavering loyalty and comes to realize the significant error he made in choosing Taylor? The bold and the beautiful spoilers: Ridge the Waffler realizes his error. Ridge may be stubborn and take time to realize things, but it seems he will come to that understanding eventually. He often changes his mind about women, so his new interest in Taylor might not last long. Taylor should brace herself for more heartache. Brooke will be upset when she learns about Ridge's feelings for Taylor, but Carter has been talking about destiny lately. The show has always portrayed Ridge and Brooke as a destined couple, overcoming obstacles together, and this is just one more obstacle to overcome. This means that even if they break up now, it doesn't mean Ridge will commit to Taylor for good. Ridge and Brooke are likely to reunite in the future. The bold and the beautiful spoilers reveal that Brooke Logan will find herself at a crossroads after Ridge Forrester goes back to Taylor Hayes. This is nothing new for Ridge, so Brooke should honestly be used to it by now. However, the destruction of Brooke and Ridge's relationship may be particularly heartbreaking for her this time around. Brooke thought she was finally going to live happily ever after with Ridge and make their latest reunion stick. Losing Ridge all over again could take a toll on Brooke and send her down a dangerous path. It all depends on the choices Brooke makes in the aftermath of her latest romantic blow-up. Of course, it's possible Brooke will stay strong and throw herself into work as Forrester's next CEO. Brooke might use power and success to cope with the loss of Ridge, but will those things be enough to fill the void? At some point, Brooke could start hitting the bottle again. Brooke could have a booze relapse coming up if she falls off the wagon over Ridge and Taylor's reunion. If Brooke turns to alcohol to numb her pain, that could pave the way for someone to come to her rescue. Deacon Sharp might see the warning signs and feel the need to intervene if Brooke's drunken downward spiral begins. You can bet Shayla Sharp wouldn't like that one bit since she wants Deacon all to herself. Brooke was always the one who got away for Deacon, so the last thing Sheila wants to see is the former flames reconnecting. Then again, maybe it could be Bill Spencer who steps up for Brooke in her time of need. Bill and Brooke have a special connection of their own, so perhaps he could come to her rescue if she starts drowning her sorrows. Regardless, there'd be some interesting story possibilities if Brooke surrendered to alcohol temptation once more. We'll be sure to bring you more B&B predictions on any trouble that might be on the horizon. The bold and the beautiful spoilers say Brooke will have to deal with some bad news once Ridge starts viewing Taylor as his future, so stay tuned for updates on all the drama. The bold and the beautiful spoilers document that Brooke Logan followed Carter Walton's plan. She accepted the Chief Executive Officer position. Making the social media announcement was risky because Brooke didn't have a chance to tell Ridge Forrester what she was doing. She texted him moments before Zende Forrester Dominguez began recording live in the executive suite. Brooke's live stream was given without a script, and she hit the mark, telling social media viewers who responded to the Forrester Creations digital alert, about the changes made within the company. But Brooke's message was mostly aimed at Carter. The bold and the beautiful spoilers, Zen DeForester Dominguez is a sounding board. Zen agreed to be his family's mole inside their business. He wanted to quit to stand in solidarity with his uncle, grandfather, Eric Forrester, and cousin, Steffi Forrester Finnegan, but was glad not to do so. He accepted his family's directive to return to work and serve as an information source. Then, when learning about Brooke's stunning decision to become CEO, he was flabbergasted. But Brooke calmed his nerves when telling him that she agreed with his outrage and had a plan. She's going along with Carter's move as part of an effort to transfer power back to the Forrester family. The bold and the beautiful spoilers, Taylor Hayes is the glitch. Viewers know B&B can supercharge its storylines, sometimes rushing a climax or conclusion. But in this instance, viewers probably aren't expecting Brooke to quickly engineer a power transfer back to Ridge and his family. Instead, the presence of Taylor Hayes at Eric's mansion, where Ridge is currently staying, feels purposeful. Brooke often happens upon eye-popping scenarios, as she recently did when discovering that her daughter, Hope Logan, and Carter were together. So it's hardly a stretch to believe Brooke will discover that Ridge is not just upset with her. Instead, he's prone to seek comfort in Taylor's familiar arms. Assuming that easy projection happens, Brooke's time as CEO could extend for a while. The bold and the beautiful spoilers. So what will Ridge Forrester do? Ridge was naturally upset when his best friend, Carter, betrayed his trust. He rationalized that act by shifting responsibility to Hope for manipulating him, which is hardly true. The above led to Ridge leaving Brooke for a double-digit number of times across the decades. He might have settled down over time if she hadn't stunned him with the live-streamed CEO announcement. But that digital shock happened, and as fans know, Ridge allows himself to make mistakes when he's overly emotional. So he'll see Taylor as a trusted source. Brooke probably won't be able to relay her heartfelt business plan to him, and this will be have the ability to relay her heartfelt business plan to him. And this will be a very grumpy set of Christmas episodes to watch. Bah, humbug in Los Angeles, California.